In related news, retaliating for repeated attacks by Iranian proxy militias against Iraqi military bases housing U.S.-led coalition forces over the past several weeks, the United States conducted aerial strikes against 3 separate targets on the Syrian-Iraqi border region of Al-Bukamal yesterday evening. Per a Pentagon statement, the targets were selected because these facilities are utilized by Iran-backed militias that are engaged in unmanned aerial vehicle attacks against U.S. personnel and facilities in Iraq, further noting that the strikes targeted operational and weapons storage facilities at 2 locations in Syria and 1 location in Iraq, both of which lie close to the border between the 2 countries. The Pentagon further acknowledged that several Iran-backed militia groups, including Kataib Hezbollah and Kataib Sayd al-Shuhada, used these facilities, a seeming reminder to the Islamic Republic of Iran's continued efforts to entrench militarily in Iraq and Syria, alongside other regional states that are faced with domestic turmoil. And while the United States is forced to deal with repeated attacks perpetrated by the Iranian-backed Popular Mobilization Forces in Iraq, or PMF, the U.S.-backed Iraqi central government is embracing it as its own. At the military parade marking 7 years since the PMF were formed to battle the Islamic State on Saturday, thousands of its ranks sought to project its power. Attending the event, Iraqi Prime Minister Mustafa al-Kadhimi declared the PMF as a vital component to rebuild Iraq, yet also seized the stage to warn of internal sedition within the PMF without elaborating.
وقد ثبت أبناء الحج اليوم بهذا الاستعراض إنهم أبناء الوطن، أبناء العراق وأبناء الدولة، وهم يقدمون كل ما يستطيعون لخدمة العراق والمواطن. أذكر أبنائي في الحج الشعبي وكافة قواتنا المسلحة والأمنية إنكم دحرتم الإرهاب ودحرتم داعش وخوارج العصر، والطريق أمامنا طويل لمحاربة هذه الجماعات. معكم سوية نبني العراق، معكم سوية نفشل كل المؤامرات والمحاولات لصنع الفرقة والفتنة داخل هذا الجهاز.
Meanwhile, on Sunday, Iraqi Prime Minister al-Kadhimi hosted Jordanian King Abdullah II and Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi for a trilateral summit in Baghdad, during which he hailed the bolstering alliance between the 3 Arab nations. While working to deepen trilateral cooperation in a long list of civic sectors, including electrical interconnection, agriculture, transportation, and food security, the Iraqi premier also highlighted their intention to coordinate their actions on regional challenges, namely Syria, Libya, Yemen, and Palestine.
اتفقنا في السابق على مواصلة التنسيق في بعض الملفات الإقليمية الرئيسية كالملف السوري والليبي وكذلك اليمن وفلسطين. نبلور تصور مشترك تجاه هذه القضايا بالتعاون والتنسيق لكي نساعد إخواننا في هذه البلدان على عبور هذه التحديات.